So EA have released a brand new 90 plus hero pick, plus Bergwijn, Rabiot, and other SBCs. Now, if you're looking to grind these, I'm going to show you how to grind all of them in this one video. We need an 86 rated team, and a team of the season, team of the week, and an 83 rated team. I'm going to go ahead and complete these, open up both picks, and then we'll get into the grind. So before we open the picks, a bit of advice for you here. I'll put in Nico Williams. The reason being is he's actually got a special card in packs already. So if you manage to get yourself one of the cards that are already in packs and you have his old version, if he's not in your main team, you might as well stick him in because you have a chance of getting him back as a better version. Just a little bit of food for thought there. Let's open up these picks and see what we get. The first one, do we get ourselves... I mean, I'll take a 95 Forlan every single day of the week. And our last one, what do we get? Oh, I'll take 92 Collar. Let me know in the comment section down below who you get, and let's get into the grind. Stop right there. The Euros of Copa America is finally here. Have you encountered this problem when buying coins from other websites? But I got the best service at Loot Bar. Loot Bar provides you with the cheapest and most reliable coins with an 8% discount for new users. I only spent 35 euros and I got 1 million coins, and now there is also a 5% bonus coins for all orders. Don't forget to use code NANNY to use 8% off. The coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours. That's awesome. Now I have the best team like this, and you will be ready to improve your team like I said. The link will be down in the description and comment section. Use the code NANNY to get 8% off and 5% bonus and improve your team today. So these are the 4 main SBCs you want for doing the grind. We've got Make Your Mark, which is really easy to do, an 86 double, a Team of the Week player pick if you don't have Team of the Seasons, and then the 82 plus. So for Make Your Mark, you're going to have to go ahead and put in a load of silvers. Now, I don't know if it's worth it, but if you need golds, it could be a very good way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and build the team, and I'll be back once that is done. So with this one, I've gone for England, and I'll show you how to get silvers in this video. Now, you can see here, we've got ourselves different leagues. So, for example, we've got the Women's League here. We've got League 1 or English 3. League 2, English 4. And we've got ourselves Championship and, of course, a goalkeeper as well. Once you've got that, you can then just go ahead and switch to any other nation. It doesn't really matter. You just need to make sure you get rares. Now, don't forget, I'll show you how to get these in this video. If you've seen a few of my videos before, you probably already know how to get them. But you can see that that one has been done. And then we can just swap this to silver common. And we're going to get ourselves our first pack and get ourselves underway. Now, this pack is going to give you rare players only, as well as some extra things on top. But it's a good way to start. Now, if you don't have any silvers in your club whatsoever, do what I always say. Do your bronze. Just 3 bronze to get 36 back. 3 silvers get 36 back. And then do all that to get yourself 44 golds back. Those 44 golds you get are going to give you 2 80 plus player picks back. So go ahead and build 2 82 plus player picks off that. I'm going to go ahead and do the same and show you what to do with those player picks. And again, I'll be back once that is done again. Now, we have built both the player picks. Now, if you've done the daily bronze, silver, you'll know how to do the daily gold. I cover it in every single video, so I'm not going to go into detail. But that'll give you 2 82 plus player picks for free. You can do that every single day. Now, with these player picks, we're looking to get at least an 83 minimum. And that's going to help us with our next step, which I'll show you in a second. As well as anything else that's higher. Now, unfortunately, in this video, we only got 83s. But not a problem. I'm going to show you how to build your club up from the start. And how to get yourself more bronzes and everything like that. I've got a duplicate 83 to deal with. If you don't have a lot in your club, you won't have that. So I've got 185 that can go into this 83 Team of the Week player pick. So go ahead and put in all your 83s and 85s that you have, etc. into this SBC to get yourself some player picks. Now, if you don't have that already, and you've only got one of them, what I recommend that you do is just go ahead and basically go and build like one more player pick and use that 83 into that. If you don't have enough to do this SBC, if you do have enough, then go ahead and do exactly what I'm doing now. But let me complete that first segment, and I'll be back once that's done and explain to you why it's so important that you need to do that as well. So we have completed the first segment, and the reason why we've done that is because the Team of the Week player pick, not only does it give you Team of the Week, which you'd expect, but it also gives you extra packs back like bronze, silver, and gold packs to help you continue to grind on the next day, the day after, and everything else you want to do. So if you have a look here, we get ourselves some of the packs that we got for completing the icon, or the hero SBC, or whatever you want to call it. And we also get these packs from doing the Team of the Week. So not only are we building up Team of the Weeks, we got ourselves 4 golds here to go into a player pick, the 82 plus, 4 silvers to go into a premium silver, and 4 bronzes to go into that. Now, if you are low on SBCs and you don't have a lot of golds in your club, there are other things you can do. So, for example, we can use these cards into League SBCs. So, Premier League is a League SBC. We've also got ourselves anything else here. The Championship player is also a League SBC. And nothing else. So the rest of these cards can go into any other upgrades. And if you don't know what I mean, don't worry, I'll explain it a little bit further on in the video when we get there. But I want to go ahead and open up the rare gold player pack that we got for putting in 11 silvers. Now, if you're pack luck's in, you're going to get a high rated card. If your pack luck isn't in, then you've got yourself at least a few player picks here, minimum. So we have a look here. We've got ourselves some consumables, I can't speak. A couple 83s and an 80. So, for example, we get ourselves a ball, doesn't really mean anything. Switch it out, discard if you don't need it. That's a player pick right there. It was tradable, so we put up the transfer list just for now. Then we have ourselves an 80 plus and another 83. And we have a player pick on top of that as well. And what do we get out of this? Nothing crazy, so we'll just take any one that's not a duplicate. And that's going to give you some more gold rares to help you go through. Now, we've got ourselves an 80 plus French League card. Now, these are going to help us in multiple ways. So, if you've got a lot of gold commons, they can go into this 82 plus player pick. If you don't have a lot of commons, they're going to go into this SBC here. I don't really talk about it much anymore because I kind of stopped doing it myself. But you can go ahead and do the Mixed League and the Premium Mixed League. And this is going to help you get lots of gold rares and gold commons back. For example, Liga in here is going to give us a jumbo gold pack. Now, we have our duplicate French League player, which is Xavier, I think his name was. So, we're just going to go over to Liga, and we're going to go through every single team one by one. And you're looking to basically get rid of a club that has at least 5 players in, because you can go ahead and buy the last one you need. As you see there, we're just going through one by one to look what we have in our club and what's available. And it looks like it's possibly going to be that first club that we went on to. PSG is not going to help us. Lens isn't going to help us. And we're just going to keep going through until you've gone through every single club. And once you've found out which one you've got 4 or 5 or even 6 players for, you can then go ahead and complete the SBC. So for me, it looks like it's going to be the first one we landed on, which I can't find now, which is typical. Where is it? I'll go ahead and find it in a second. So I'll be back once I found it, which was this Clement Foot. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop in all of these. Now, I've got a lot of silvers because I do this method all the time. You guys will start getting silvers just like me once you do this method. Now, the good thing about this SBC is we only need to have 6 players from the same team. And then we can swap them all over and get chemistry that way. So you don't even have to worry about chemistry. So chemistry has been achieved. And then we have our golds that we need to deal with. So all we're going to do is stay on League 1 for now. Go low to high on golds. And we're just going to get rid of some of these gold cards. Now, of course, I've got a duplicate gold that I need to get rid of. Once I find him, there he is, Savenir. And we're just going to get rid of commons after that, because we don't want to get rid of our gold rares. Gold rares seem to be the thing that you guys struggle with the most. And we're going to go ahead and pop these in. Now, there are a few other things that we can do as well, which I'll show you in this absolute video at a minute. So at the moment, we've got here 68 rated. Didn't mean to swap that guy out. And we've got ourselves here. Now, we've got the rating, we've got the chemistry. So instead of getting rid of our golds, if we have no more duplicates, we might as well swap this to bronze. Now, if you're doing bronze pack method, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank with this, because it's just going to help you out massively. If you don't know what bronze pack method is, and you want me to do a video on it, comment down below. It will help you out massively, especially learning to grind. Maybe not in this FIFA anymore, but the next one coming. So that has been complete. We put a duplicate back into this SBC, and now we've got ourselves even more golds back. Now, as you can see here, when we go to open up this pack, our Savenir is waiting to go back into our club. So we've recycled that card, and now we can start building up some more golds. Now, all of these golds are going to go into the League SBCs, which I showed you the mixed and premium ones, or they're going to go into the 82 plus player pick or any other SBCs if they're higher rated. So you can see here, these 5 golds into a player pick or a League SBC. So have a look what we've got here. La Liga, upgrade, which is the 82 plus. Liga, which can go back into the one we just completed, and a Liga that can go back into that. Now, contracts don't sell anymore, so just discard them or try to sell them if you can. Get rid of everything else. We got 283 rated cards that can go into a Team of the Week pick. A Premier League player that can go into a League SBC or an 82 plus player pick. And then we get ourselves everything else. So it's really important that you are combining both of those together. The 82 plus player pick and the League SBCs. Now, if we open up one of these other packs that we got from doing the Team of the Week player pick, you can see here how these also help you in the long run as well. So if we go ahead and show you, we've got ourselves a League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, an upgrade, 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 and another upgrade, which is a rare, a League SBC, and an upgrade. So again, helps us out massively to get more player picks, and also helps us in the long run. Now, you saw there was an English Gale from Stoke, I think it was. He is from the English League 3, or what we call it, English League 1 or League 3, depending on how you look at it. So we can go ahead and do that. Now, if you've got Premier League and La Liga players already in your club, you might as well go ahead and complete this SBC. So what I like to do with this SBC that you saw there, Premier League and La Liga, I like to go gold. I like to go low to high. And then what I do is I just go in position by position. So we got rid of Forest. We go to right back. We're going to get rid of Tottenham. So that's 2 rares gone. Centre back, try and get rid of your rares we can. We've got ourselves a Man City player here. And we've got ourselves a Liverpool. And that is our rares done. So then we can start using commons. Let's use Brighton. And then the last 2 positions. So you want to use 6 from each league, basically. Get rid of this guy here. We haven't used Man United, I believe, have we? We haven't. So right here is giving us all the chemistry. We've ticked off all the rares that we need. We have 4 positions left. So with these 4 positions, and you can do this the other way around as well, we're going to go ahead and do La Liga, go low to high, and we're going to go to around the 79 rated mark. I'm just going to pop in all the commons, because commons, like I say, you guys seem to struggle a little bit, whether to get commons in your club or not. We just need to make sure that they're not from the same club. So hopefully I've done that right, and they're not. And these can go in any position. Doesn't matter if they get chemistry or not. They're just there to boost up the rating. And as you can see here, rating has been complete. And we've got ourselves another pack, which is a small rare players pack. So that's 6 gold rare players right there ready to go. And if you get yourself a walkout or anything else crazy out of this, you get yourself an extra pack. And I'll show you how to do that if we manage to get one. So the Portuguese, we're going to go ahead and skip. Who do we get out of this? An 18-8 Bernardo Silva, if I can pronounce his name. I don't know what's going on with my English today. And you can see here, we get ourselves all of these players. Now, we're going to break this down the exact same way. I'm just switching them over and I'll explain why in a second. So this 88 can go into the Golasso icon or Hero SBC that came out. Rabiot or Bergwijn if you want to do that. Then we got ourselves an upgrade, a League SBC, and then 4 more upgrade cards altogether. So all of these upgrades that you see here are going to be made into the player picks. So we are going to go ahead and build 2 more player picks off those upgrades. And just to show you as well, with the 82 plus, we can actually go to SBCs here, go to this bottom tab and just change it to newest. Because we swapped them over one by one, our duplicates are here ready to go. So all of these cards that you see on your screen right now are the ones that I've packed in this video. They aren't the ones that are in my club already. Yes, you could argue that I already have a few golds in my club, but if you're doing bronze pack method into silvers, etc., you can then build it up. Now, you want to be careful to make sure you don't get rid of League SBC cards, but I already know I don't need them. That's why I've done it. But you want to make sure that you're getting rid of the right cards in the right situation. As you can see here, we got 2 more to go. We got 2 of the Women's French League cards to go. So again, back to our SBCs, back to favorites, back to the 82 plus player pick. And then what we can do is just go ahead and go to newest, switch that over like that, and then there they are. There's the 2 here. And we can go ahead and pop in the cards. Now, like I say, if you're short on gold commons, you're going to have to be a bit more efficient than I am being with these. But we've got a lot of silvers. And with these silvers, these are going to help you out massively to get more golds in your club. And I'll show you in a second how to do that. So we just need to get 1 more gold common into our SBC. Have we got one here available? There we go, Castagne. Perfect. So we can then get ourselves 2 player picks. Then we have the Bundesliga card left to do. So let's go ahead and open up these player picks and see what we get. So send them to our club. Open up the player picks. Now, again, we're looking for 83s or higher. We get 3 83s. Nothing too crazy out of that. Now, you can get special cards out of these if your pack lucks in. But most of the time, you're going to get 83. So we got ourselves a Bundesliga card to deal with and a load of 83s. Now, depending on what you have available in your club, we could actually go back to the League SBC again, go over to Bundesliga and Serie A and complete that. But I've already done it. So that means now I've got 1 left to do, which is Libertadores and Sudamericana. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, you can get Libertadores and Sudamericana in the method I'm about to show you straight after we complete this SBC. But what you want to do with this is go ahead and get rid of your highest rated cards. So, for example, Cavani, Hernandez, Perez can go as well. And I think this Breda can go. And we're making sure that we're just putting in cards that aren't from the same club. So we've got ourselves 6 golds here. Now we're going to switch these all over and get the chemistry again. Drop them up, pop them in to CDM. Drop this guy here. And what positions can he play? Right mid. That's perfect. So now we got the chemistry. We've got quite a lot of Libertadores. So all we're going to do is the exact same thing like we did with the Premier League. Is just swap this over to Sudamericana and then put these blue cards in. So we've got a lot of silvers in here. So the same thing, making sure we don't put any players in from the same club. And we can drop these all in here. Now we don't need to worry about chemistry. We just need to worry about getting in the rating. As well as making sure we don't put any extra players in. And I believe that's all positions covered. And there you go. That one has been complete. So if you've got them in your club, that's the way to do it. Let's just argue you didn't have enough ready to do that. Go and put that Bundesliga player back into the 82 plus player pick. We got ourselves 2 packs from that. A Prime Electrum Players Pack for completing that. And another pack, which is a Prime Gold Players Pack. So right there is a lot of gold rares. Now we can go ahead and put our Tapsoda, who's our duplicate, back into the Bundesliga and Serie A. And then before you know it, we've got 3 packs back from doing this. And we are ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop in a load of players. So we're going to get rid of Raymond. We can't get rid of Herodeki because we need to get rid of the Leverkusen player that way. Put Baku in there. Then we can go ahead and pop in our first dude. So Tapsoda. And our next player could be Upamecano from Bayern Munich. Then we have a left back to deal with, which have we got Leipzig in here already? We haven't. Perfect. Then we can switch to our 2 CDMs. that guy can go in, and Vagel can go in there. And as you can see here, got the chemistry, got the rares that we need, and now we can just go to the Serie A and pop in 4 random clubs from the Serie A. It doesn't matter which way we go. And again, you could probably put bronze and silvers in, but just for the sake of this video, we'll speed it up and pop in 4 random golds. And they can go into this. And then we've got ourselves extra packs, which is going to help us be able to build more picks and get ourselves high-rated fodder. Now, if you remembered, I got myself an 88 Bernardo Silva, who can go into any of those SBCs that I've mentioned. There is also an 86 double out. So if we head back over to SBCs quickly before I show you that method that I mean. If we go to the 86 double, now there's 3 of these. So that means you get yourself 6 86 doubles. We need an 85 rated team. So the more player picks you build, the more 85 rated cards you get, or even from these packs alone, the more 85 rated cards you get. You can then start building up the high rated fodder from that way. So, for example, we got this pack here for completing the premium mixed lease. We get an 82 plus guaranteed, 12 golds, 6 rare. Tap Soda's now gone back into our club, ready to go back round again, and we can go ahead and start doing that. Bearing in mind, we haven't done any exchange packs yet. We haven't packed any special cards. We only packed 1 walkout, which is Bernardo Silva, and we haven't built any player picks yet. So we got ourselves an 86 that can go into the Golasso. We got a player pick, a League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, player pick, League SBC, League SBC, player pick, League SBC, League SBC, and a player pick. So you can already see how efficient this is becoming. And the more you break this down, the more and more you're going to get high-rated fodder. But that's going to be the video for today. Let me know if you need any help with anything. If you're new to the channel, smash that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.